Good afternoon. We'll introduce the four ladies who are here. No particular order. Leah O'Connor from Michigan State. She's a senior from Crosswell, Michigan. She's the Big Ten and Great Lakes Region champ, and she's also the 2014 NCAA steeplechase champion. Emma Bates, a senior from Boise State. She's from Elk River, Minnesota. She was the 2013 runner-up. She's also the 2014 NCAA 10K champ. Courtney Frericks of Kansas City. She's a senior from, Courtney, is it Nixa or Nixa?
Nixa.
Nixa, Missouri. She's the Midwest Region champ 8 days ago. And Crystal Nelson from Iowa State, a junior from Winchester, Virginia. Saw her win the Adidas Invitational in Wisconsin earlier in the year. She's the 2013 Midwest Region champion, and she was an All-American last year. Ladies, as an opening thing, I'd like each of you to just go down. Leah, start with you. What does it mean to be here? What are you expecting tomorrow? And how are you going to beat these other ladies?
Jeez. It's awesome to be here. It's really great to be able to be here with my whole team. This whole season has been a huge journey. It's my 5th year, so it's pretty cool. It's been a long journey for me personally in cross country getting to this point, and I've had a great team behind me helping me get to this point. So really excited and ready to race.
Yeah, it's great being here, especially with the team. Honestly, tomorrow I'm just really looking forward to scoring as best as I can for the team. I think we're capable of doing something really special, so I'm excited to get out there and race.
Since I don't have a team here, I'm really excited to help put UMKC on the map and hopefully improve upon last year and just see what can happen.
It's an absolute thrill to be here, not only individually but with my team. We were supposed to make it last year, but we ended up with pretty devastating results. So to make it this year is a huge deal for our program, and it's the first time in Bronco history for the girls team to make it. So we're really excited and ready to go.
Mean for the 5th-year seniors to win a national title in the last go, the NCAA championship?
Yeah, Sarah, Julia, Melanie, me, Emma, Devin, a huge group of us came in together, and this was something that we had been building towards for a really long time. I mean, we never really thought, okay, we want to win a national title, but we knew that if we worked together and got stronger as a group, that we could do amazing things. And so I think no matter what happens on Saturday, to be able to cross the finish line and share that with that group of girls is going to be amazing. Those are my best friends. Those are the people that I'm going to be friends with forever. So this is a really special year. We're having a lot of fun with it. I think there's a lot of pride. I think everybody is really excited. There's so much support from professors. Our track people, our jumpers, our sprinters, they're all making the trip down. The younger girls on the team. You can just feel the love, and that's something that's really awesome about Michigan State. Everybody supports all the different sports. So, yeah, it's been really fun. So, it's a lot of love.
Good afternoon. The coaches of the women's teams here. To my immediate right, Walt Wrench from Michigan State, Lance Harder from Arkansas, Andrea Grove McDonough from Iowa State, and Mike Smith from Georgetown. Welcome all. Walter, if you'd start out, Michigan State ranked #1 in the country coming into this meet. Walter, if you talk about what it means to be here and frankly what it means to be #1 coming in and what kind of pressures your team might face or anything else.
I mean, it's great to be here. I guess that probably goes without saying. Probably everyone else feels the same way to a certain degree. I'm not sure about any pressure. We've had a chance to race all year. We're doing a pretty good job, and really we haven't talked about the outcome of any race, so we probably won't do that this time either. It's exciting to be kind of in the mix, and the kids have really embraced it. I really admired how they haven't gotten in their own way about this at all. It's just been kind of a cool ride. I mean, we're all kind of doing the same thing. We haven't seen Iowa State at their best because they haven't had everyone. I know Lance's team has enormous national level athletes across the board. Mike's the same way. He's putting people in that we're all envious of, and he got to sit them. I think that everybody has, similar attributes. I think, from the standpoint of competitiveness, depth, front runners. It's sort of the nature of what a good team is. And I know that there are teams that aren't here, specifically Oregon. I know there are other teams that are outstanding that have the equal chance to get to the top of this thing. So we only have control of us, and we're just going to try to manage this. But I see phenomenal teams here with great front runners and good depth. So there's not a lot. I don't see a lot of dissimilarities. That's true. I think that answered your question. We're going to go back and go through the process. We're going to talk about our objectives for the race, mostly behavioral, how we want to be at certain points in the race, how we want to act, where we think we need to run well, and again, that's all we can control. So I think the idea that these are exceptional teams. There are a couple of exceptional teams that aren't here. If we start to worry about who does what, we're going to have our own. We have enough to worry about. I suppose that's probably the best way to do it. And really, it's sort of been something that's sort of been our mantra is, control what you can control. It's really in your own shoes. They're all getting the same messages from exceptional people, and so I don't think. You could probably ask them, and they would probably give some version of what I just said, probably more intelligible, but you know what I mean. I'm not running, so this isn't my national championship. I represent and coach a group of young women that are special people, and it's their chance to see how good they can be. So I haven't gone to that point where I think this is going to define me as a human being or as a coach or anything. So I guess that's probably where I would start. It would mean a lot to the university. I don't think that we've ever won an NCAA championship, and I think that'd be a cool thing. So from that pride standpoint, I would say I feel pretty strongly about that. But from a personal standpoint, you know what I get to do next week? Cook dinner for a bunch of family. That's kind of how I define myself, probably.
In fourth, her time 19 minutes 54 seconds, a sophomore at Michigan State, Rachel Schulis. And now, our top three individual finishes in the 2014 NCAA Division I Women's Cross Country Championships, finishing in third, the Boise State Senior 1944, Emma Bates. Your 2014 NCAA runner-up, her time 1939, the Wisconsin Badger sophomore, Sarah DeSanza. and the 2014 NCAA champion, leading from 1,000 to the finish line, finishing in 19 minutes 31, the junior from Iona, Kate Avery. Ladies and gentlemen, there are your 40 All-Americans. What a wonderful picture that is. We'll take time to get those pictures set. Our 2014 NCAA Division I Women's National Championship team with a total of 85 points. The Spartans of Michigan State. Katie Landwehr, Alex Wiersma, Sarah Cole, Julia Otwell, Leah O'Connor, Lindsay Clark, and Rachel Schulis, the 7 competitors for co-dance, a meaningful one. The Spartans, #1 all season long, ran the table this year. The Big Ten champions, the Great Lakes regional champions. That's pretty good. Wins at Dellinger, Spartan Invite, REAC, and the Adidas Invitational. The Michigan State Spartans.
You did it!
Yes, we did! We did!
Well, how exciting it was to watch you finish the season with the win of the biggest race of all. Rachel, you had a fabulous race. Tell us about it.
I mean, we all had a fabulous race. We were all running for each other and had supporters the whole race, and we all felt the support today, and that's really what made it happen.
Well, it sure did happen. Tell me about your race.
Like I said, all of us worked together, and it was so we all, whenever we reached a hard spot in the race, we thought of each other, and that's what really pulled through today, and I think we all could not be any heavier.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Sarah, how about yours?
I needed to have a different race plan than some of the other girls that went to the front, so I just tried to pick off as many people as I can the last 2,000 meters, and it got really, really hard, but all I was telling myself was just like, one more person, get closer to my teammates, and that was a huge difference maker for me today. So just thinking of everyone else, I knew everyone else was gutting it out just as hard as I was. So.
Well, you've been doing that all season. Were there any teams you were really paying attention to and trying to pick off?
I don't really know if there was a specific team. I think every single girl out there is a girl you want to pick off when you're trying to win a team title. So we just ran really offensively today and ran for each other, and we're so focused on each other that there wasn't a ton of time to really think about too much else. But yeah, so we were just, like we keep saying, we were running for the team and for each other more than anything else.
Our viewers may not know this, but I bet you do, that you're the very first Michigan State women to come home with a title.
That's pretty cool. Oh, today, actually, we didn't know that, so that's awesome.
You didn't know that?
No. Yeah.
Didn't do it. Not us.
You made history.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Let's see, let's get names here.
Emma Drenth,
Melanie Brender, Sarah Stassen, Julia Otwell,
Sarah Kroll,
Lindsay Clark, Rachel Schulis,
Allie Wiersma,
Leah O'Connor,
and Katie Landwehr.
And I do have to say one thing. I saw the photo of both the men's and women's teams at the big party on Thursday night, and Emma, you win Best Dressed. With your, it was a black and white dress and red shoes. Oh. Yeah. It was a great looking team at the party and on the course. So congratulations, everybody.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much.